This is the GJRB Online Network.
Right in every American family. Watch Leave to Be Beaver, another great show every week on ABC TV. Magic Ranch is presented by M.J. Holloway and Company, makers of that delicious bite-sized candy treat, Milk Duds. Chocolatey, caramely, and rich with milk.
News is big news on ABC TV. Whenever things happen, wherever things happen, ABC's expanded worldwide news staff is on the spot. Bill Scannell on ABC, you get the news fast.
The Cricket Show will not be presented this evening. Lucy in London will return following station identification.
This is an NBC special news. This hour has been brought to you by the Gulf Oil Corporation.
American Profile, Home Country USA. Friday night on NBC.
ABC TV, the network that brings you Follow the Sun every Sunday over most of these stations.
More of the Hathaways in a moment. But first, this message from next week's host.
Pete and Gladys has been brought to you by Contact, the new decongestant capsule that gives up to 12 hours relief, all day or all night relief from head cold congestion. New Contact.
Everyone else will be back next week at the same time.
Now, GJRB presents a program of nostalgia, trivia, retro rarities, including old station breaks, promos, classic commercials, and embedded spots for classic TV shows. And now the Projection Room, featuring old drive-in movie intermissions and movie trailers. If you know the answers to the trivia questions, call Jerry J at 563-613-4260, or answer them in the chat room in the GJRB public site by clicking the comic book icon on the GJRB Spreaker widget. This is Jerry J's Radio and Television Classics on GJRB. And hello everyone, hello everywhere across America. Welcome to the Radio, Television, and Movie Classics here on GJRB Online. Got a great show lined up for you. Got some great trivia here as we start the show. It's our 3 hours of great trivia fun on Friday afternoon. Dismal, cold outside, freezing. We're starting to get winter early. This is crazy, man. It's like, what the heck? It's just one of those things we just have to deal with, I guess. It's just nuts. Anyway, we got a great show lined up for you, so if you'll stay with me for Radio, Television, Movie Classics. Stay indoors, stay warm, and we'll bring you some of this great trivia. Got a lot of really good stuff on this program. I always love doing this show. Already posting on my Facebook page, Twitter, also later on in my Pinterest page, and a lot of other places so that you can join me live right here and just enjoy the program. Got a lot of really good stuff, and always glad that I can bring it to you whenever I can. And just enjoy doing these programs. Love the trivia. And we got a really good program. You can check out this by going into the GJRB. Now, through the whole Crooners program, I forgot to open up my Skype. And this is just one of those bad habits I still cannot, kick. I have a tendency to still, forget to go into, my Skype and open that up. And let's see why let me go in there and see why I'm not getting into my Skype. It'll tell me I have to relaunch it again. Every so often I have to relaunch this stupid thing. Okay, let me see here. Okay, I'm going to go there. And they make you, every so often I have to relaunch this thing. It has to go through its spiel. So, again, it's one of those deals where I have to do that. Oh well. Sooner than never. But we got it open, and I'll be active here in just a little bit, so you can get in there, and we'll do some trivia on that. I'm going to answer those trivia questions a little later on that were I left you with on the last show, and that was a redo because I had lost the batch of mystery questions from the previous show before that. So now I have to redo those questions over again because I lost them. So, it's one of those things. Disorganization is one of them, but I've got it here. So we're going to get started on our show. So we're going to get things rolling. I got a really fun show lined up for you, so we're going to get started on this and bring you some of the best in TV, radio, movie, trivia, and bring you some really good stuff. We're going to really get going here. Excuse me for my voice. I got a frog in my throat already. And of course, you know how it is. The beginning of the cold season always throws me off, way off. And it can play havoc with me. So be aware of that through the program today, because sometimes I'm going to forget to do something, or I'll forget to do a segment or something. So we're going to try to get as many as we possibly can in here, and I got some more bumpers, classic TV bumpers, so we're going to get started on those. 60s and 70s bumpers going on right now. Let's do it on Crooners. Our Crooners is over, so I hope you enjoyed that. But right now, this is Radio, Television, and Movie Classics, so let's get it started.
Will not be presented tonight, so that we may bring you the following special program.
Now, a special program in living color on NBC.
There we go. Yeah, it's time now for more of those classic bumpers. Want to thank Fred Flicks. They're the ones that I follow for some of these great bumpers. And we don't own the credits or the rights to these. So you can find these on Fred Flicks. Like him on, just subscribe to him on YouTube. Get some great classics. And here's one of them. Let's start off with Manila Gorilla. Magilla Gorilla. Here we go. Ellen Melvin played that part. Wow, how about that?
The Trial of Lee Harvey Oswald, starring Ben Gazzara, Lorne Greene, and John Fletcher.
ABC Sunday Night Movie. Here we go. It's a little bit kind of up to date, but 70s.
Next week, the adventures of Ozzie and Harriet will be brought to you by the Quaker Oats Company, makers of fine foods for the whole family.
Now we're in the 50s here.
About one of the many fine Quaker products.
Here are a couple of real old pals of mine. Quaker puffed wheat and Quaker puffed rice.
The Quaker Oats Company, makers of fine foods for the whole family, presents America's favorite family, the Nelsons. Ozzie, Harriet, David, and Ricky.
There she is, The Lark by Studebaker.
A compact with
Mr. Advertising Studebaker.
About foamability in the Lark?
Yep.
About the new Lark steering system, new brakes, new front wheel suspension, the Skybolt 6?
Sure do.
How come?
I took a demonstration drive.
Figures. You have to drive the Lark to believe it. See your Studebaker dealer tomorrow.
I don't think a horse can do a demonstration drive. Do you think so?
The Beatles are back in one of the kickiest round-the-world capers of their illustrious careers. 7 great songs are sung by the world-famous Mop Tops in Channel 7's lightning-paced presentation of Help. It's the Saturday Night Movie.
KABC promo for a late movie.
Monday on AM, hairstylist Alan Edwards.
These are all California local stuff here.
Makes her football bowl predictions. Actor Hardy Kruger takes us behind the scenes of his latest movie, The Wild Geese. And Dr. Edmund Holberg explains why men fool around when they reach that male metaphor's age. All of that Monday at 9 here on AM Los Angeles.
Seven's the one with the Hollywood Squares. We've got the stars you want, and they've got the answers you love.
Elizabeth Taylor gave up her American citizenship after she did something. What did she do? Yes, she went to England and converted her body into pounds.
There's nothing square about the Hollywood Square. Tuesday night at 7:30 here on
The original Hollywood Squares. Again, that's KABC Channel 7 promos. Here's Andy Griffith.
Hey, Barn, watch this. Alvin, come on out and bring that package with you. Alvin, when I talk about how Sanka's made from a whole blend of rich, flavorful coffees, you can't think of another coffee that's as good, can you? When I say our Sanka coffee's still 97% caffeine-free and you can drink as much as you want anytime you want, you just got to bow to something as good as that, right?
Why, he can do everything but talk.
Well, he can do that, too. Alvin, say Sanka. Say Sanka. Try Sanka coffee in the nice-to-hold jar. The coffee for folks who love good coffee. Outstandingly good coffee. I appreciate it, and good night.
To the Hustle is the all-new Brady Bunch with guest stars Lee Majors, Farrah Fawcett Majors, Captain Cool and the Clown, and B. Davis and Rip Taylor. From the producers of Donnie and Marie, it's the Brady Bunch Hour.
Sunday at 7 on ABC.
Love that
Another World has been brought to you by Crisco. For flaky pie crust, even on the bottom.
Of course, there's a bit of an echo to that promo.
Carol Williams Show has been
That
brought to you
bummer.
by Log Cabin Syrup and Jello Pudding and Pie Filling, all fine products of General Foods.
Hey, by the way, pretty soon we're going to be doing this as a video on our GRB TV YouTube channel. Watch for that.
Funny Roadrunner Show.
So we can see some of these visual.
The Bugs Bunny Roadrunner Show will return after these messages.
CBS late movie. Yeah, this is a CBS Friday night movie, but they use the same theme. Okay. Then there's the CBS late movie right now. Now,
Are the first to taste the fruits of a
this is back when
Macmillan and Wife.
the CBS late movie had reruns of some classic movies and old television shows from several years back. Well, I remember staying up and watching this stuff. The Night Stalker, they ran the Rookies, a bunch of shows on this show. I used to stay up and watch this all the time on Friday night.
Followed by tonight's second feature on the CBS Late Movie. An overconfident Charles Manson defends himself.
Well, I got a message from Sadie. And she told me that the district attorney made her say what she said. Manson said Hitler was a tuned-in guy who wanted to level the karma of the Jews. But I'm only what lives in each and every one of you.
They were rerunning Helter Skelter here.
The true and shocking conclusion of the Sharon Tate murder trial.
Wow.
Helter Skelter. And now, Darren McGavin in The Night Stalker.
Yeah, Night Stalker was rerun on the CBS late movie a lot back in the day. They would run these in the late show.
Summer Playhouse has been brought to you by Birdseye for excitement and vegetables, SOS Blue Soap Pads, and Tang Instant Breakfast Drink, all fine products of General Foods.
And now,
the first half of The Guiding Light has been presented by Crisco Oil. Crisco Oil fries practically grease-free. And now the second half of The Guiding Light.
of course, back then the Guiding Light was on for, I think that was one of the first soap operas to go an hour long.
Al Pacino is coerced into defending an immoral judge and challenges a...
Now this is what you're hearing is from HBO. This is an early HBO promo.
Next. This is Home Box Office.
Early HBO, yeah, early cable. Here we go.
Presented by Kent Cigarettes. Kent filters best for the flavor you
For the younger set. Yeah. Huckleberry Hound, here we go.
Well, it's Mr. Jinx. What you doing up here? Well, like me and our two nieces, Pixie and Dixie.
Mr. Jinx.
Right. All right, you nieces, mush. know, you can't trust Mises to pieces. Oh, well, I was figuring on sticking around till the next cartoon show, anyhow.
Howdy. I guess you didn't know. I run the elevator.
Huckleberry Hound. I always liked Huckleberry Hound.
Pixie and Dixie.
Up, quick! Jinx is after us.
Going up.
Come back, you miserable Mises! All is okay, you know, 'cause what Mises go up must come down, and I shall be ready like.
Third floor.
Thanks, Huck. You saved our necks. Bye.
Wow, here's another customer. Hokey Wolf.
Hello, Huck Boy. I imagine you must have your ups and downs in this business. Down, please.
Going down.
Oh, boy. Gee, are them Mises in for the surprise?
Goodbye, Huck.
All right, you Mises. Oh, sorry, Hokey old buddy type pal. I thought you was a Mies, you know.
Express, non-stop to the ground floor. I guess you didn't know that sometimes these elevators go over 100 miles an hour. Of course, them sudden stops can get a feller down, you know. But I'll be up in time for the next cartoon show.
The Incredible Hulk. This man is searching for the cure to a raging force dwelling within him. Bill Bixby as Dr. David Banner. Lou Ferrigno as the Incredible Hulk. Together, a powerful combination for justice.
The Incredible Hulk, today at 9 on Channel 46.
Hangnail. Hey, say, Harry, isn't that manicurist down at the barbershop just gorgeous?
I hadn't noticed.
Go on. I saw you down there yesterday getting a manicure with your haircut.
A manicure? You got a manicure?
Well, look who's talking. Fussiest woman with her hands you ever saw. Even when it comes to washing dishes, she's got to have something special.
Ivory liquid? That's a necessity. Ivory liquid is a gentle detergent. Gentle and kind and mild.
So it helps keep your hands nice, huh?
Sure. Helps keep them young looking. And the new Ivory liquid's even better. Wonderfully mild. A lot sudzier.
Hey, even the bubbles have bubbles. Harry, you don't need manicures to keep your hands nice. Just do dishes with Ivory liquid.
Traitor. Anyway, one pair of pretty hands in the family is enough.
It's the Jerry Lewis Extra Special Special.
Forget the dishes, Mother. The telethon is on.
It's an extra special special.
Don't turn in. Tune in, Cherry. Labor Day weekend from Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Broadway, Nashville, Hollywood, and from
Jerry Lewis and the Extra Special Special.
Tonight.
Johnny Ringo has been presented by Kent Cigarettes. Kents are available in regular, king size, and fresh-proof box.
And of course, Johnny Ringo. Don't remember this because I was kind of too young, but I've heard of him though. Johnny Ringo, brought to you by Kent. Starred John Durant. Now it's KNBC Channel 4 Los Angeles. These are all Los Angeles, California local bumpers, by the way. A lot of the NBC stuff, a lot of the cartoon stuff, and of course, we played this before the Sylvania Flashball sponsoring, of course. Yeah, Leave It to Beaver. And that's what you have there. And we'll talk about that.
We'll see you next week when once again Chevrolet, on behalf of your local authorized Chevrolet dealer, presents My Three Sons.
And there you go. Part one of Part of My Bloopers by Fred Flicks on YouTube. Great memories there, including Lost in Space. continues after station identification when they used to do that. That's an old bumper. Brings back memories. Radio, television, movie classics on GJRB Online. Gary J. Russell with you. Hope you're enjoying the program so far. Got some great trivia for you. I hope you'll stay with me throughout the afternoon. Got some more great trivia. We'll be doing more of those. And if you like the show, love to hear from you. Drop me a line here. I'm posting at various times throughout the show. Never know when I'll post. I'll have the trivia questions up here. We're live right here on GJRB Online. Radio, television, and movie classics is the name of the show. Got a lot more coming up, and I have some really good stuff on the way. So keep it here on GJRB Online. And this is a fun show to do because, just one of those things that I like doing, and I like playing. I love doing the trivia questions, and it's fabulous. So I hope you're enjoying the show, and if you like our trivia programs, I'm always glad when we bring you this stuff. And let's see. I'm trying to figure this out here. Why don't we bring in minus 96? I'm doing some calculations real quick, and I'm doing this only because I'm trying to, let's see here. Gonna go about, let's see, 7 seconds. Let's do 7 seconds. Okay, see, I'm not getting anywhere with this. Let's do minus in front of it. Okay, I'm not getting anywhere with this. But anyway, I had the calculations for that particular part I'm trying to do the other day, and I just never saved it. So I have to play around with this a little bit for that break. So I'll be doing that throughout the afternoon, trying to figure that stupid thing out. I had it calculated the other day, and I should have saved it. Anyway, I listen to radio, television, and movie classics on GJRB Online. We'll do our weather on the 5s. Come up, we'll keep you updated on that weather across the nation. We'll have Weather Nation doing our weather next hour, and see if we have some interesting weather. It's getting cooler as the temperatures are changing, as the season's changing, and we're getting temperatures down to the 40s today. I mean, struggling to even get near 50. I mean, it's just really crazy weather now. The flip of the weather, definitely. So, well, Anyway, we're going to be doing some stuff here, and I hope you enjoy the program. Radio, television, and movie classics on GJRB Online here on Spreaker. And thank you so much for tuning in as we get into the program. And let's see. I'm going to do with this then is I'm going to take these two and run them the way I do it for the preview. Because I did a calculation and it's not working correctly. I'm trying to figure out to get it down to 1:07 seconds. So that's what I was trying to work on here when I was while that was playing. Let's see, we could try something else here. I know what we could do. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to refresh it, recalculate it, because let's see, that is our theme music. And let's see. I'm going to say 1:40. Okay, nope. I know why. Somewhere along the line I did a wrong punctuation. Okay, it's not giving me what I want. So I guess I'll have to play guessing games here, and we'll just cut it off at the pass there. This is Weather on the 5s coming up right now, so we're going to do that and get that ready, and then we'll come back and we'll try this again. Weather on the 5s right now, let's do that. And you're doing radio, television, and movie classics. We're going to answer our mystery trivia questions coming up after the break, and we've got a few real good ones here. But right now we're going to do the Weather on the 5s. Let me reduce that down here somehow. I'm going to go and refer to the computer. If it's not going to, tablet's not going to cooperate. But we do have a cold system rolling through, and some areas in California are expecting a nasty weather. The minimal hazards, though, not very much hazards. They're talking about cold weather as a cold front is moving through. And I thought I'd have that in there, but let's see, that's the one I wanted. Minimal hazards. There's a cold front going through. It's going to affect our area here in Clinton. We have temperatures only in the 40s today, not struggling to get above 50. Temperatures in the mid-40s this afternoon, and it's going to get cold tonight. As a matter of fact, it's going to drop tonight, as I said about an hour ago during Crooners. We're going to get temperatures down into, we're going to have frost tonight. So if you have any delicate plants that need to come in, if you have any of that, please bring them in. Widespread frost likely near 30 tonight with west-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. So if you're in the Clinton area and is in the Midwest, it's going to get cold. Right now, they're expecting here in the Midwest, east over to the next 2 days, expecting heavy rain, strong thunderstorms for pretty much the south. North Central California is expecting to get some flag warnings there with some risk of some fires. But Texas in the south still remain hot with temperatures in the 90s. We'll take a look at the Weather on the 5s coming up next hour, and we will visit with our friends at Weather Nation next hour. Weather on the 5s, 25 and 45 past the hour on all music shows, 25 and 55 talk shows, or any time in the hour that ends in 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, or 55 past the hour, right here on GJRB Online here on Spreaker. And thank you for tuning in to the show here on GJRB Online for all this stuff. And always glad to bring you this stuff here. GJRB Online, we're doing Crooners, and we hope you enjoyed that. But we're doing our trivia show, and we got our answers to our history trivia questions coming up in the next half hour. So stay tuned for that. Also coming up in the next half hour, let's see what else we have. We're going to give you our retro prime time. Take a look at Tuesday night in the fall of 1973. So that's all coming up in the next half hour of radio, television, and movie classics. Hope you're enjoying the program right here on GJRB Online, here on Spreaker. Yeah, well, we got a lot of really good stuff coming up. So I hope you'll stay with me for all this good stuff. GJRB Online, here on Spreaker. Here on GJRB. And we have all your stuff on our radio, television, and movie classics. And bring you all the trivia. Love doing this program. And we'll take a break, and we'll return with more of the radio, television, and movie classics in just a moment. Here on the GJRB Online Network. hear great jazz on GJRB with the best of jazz, up-and-coming jazz, smooth jazz, and smooth afternoon. If you can't get enough of jazz and you live in the Quad Cities area, tune in to KALA, St. Ambrose University in Davenport, Iowa, at 88.5 on the FM dial. Along with some of that great smooth jazz, you'll hear a lot of great jazz programming, and programming in other great music formats, like blues, urban, including rap, also classic R&B and Motown with David Baker on Rewind, Friday nights at 6 p.m. Central. In addition, you get programming in Spanish and some great gospel programming too. For more information on that great programming you'll hear, check out their schedule at www.sau.edu/KALA. Even if you don't live in the Quad Cities area, you can enjoy KALA anywhere in the world with their internet stream. Connect with KALA. Listen and enjoy. Recently, the owner of Facebook had to face Congress over personal information on Facebook users. In addition, users were saying that their postings were being deleted. Getting sick and tired of your censorship and your data being used without your permission? Do something about it now. Come to MeWe, the internet social site that values your freedom. No more deleted postings. Make a step to freedom. Sign up today. It's easy. Go to www.MeWe.com. That's M-E-W-E. MeWe, the internet's free speech social site. The blues, the primary start to rock and roll music. The music in which artists express their feelings through music. This is a new blues show featuring the best of the blues, with new emerging artists getting their thrill of hearing their selections played along with the greats like Muddy Waters, B.B. King, and Etta James, along with a whole lot more. The doors open soon to the Blues House on GJRB. America's Street Music is back on GJRB, Bluegrass with the Grassgolds, Bill Monroe and his Bluegrass Boys, and so much more. So it's time to bring it back, and on more often. It's Bluegrass Jubilee Freestyle, with all the great songs you heard before, and some new up-and-coming stars with some emerging bluegrass. Also, some all-time gospel favorites too. On GJRB. Whether it's baseball, basketball, hockey, even bowling, it's covered on Gary J's sports page. I'll talk about what's going on in the world of sports all over the USA. We'll read you interesting articles about the players, and even keep up with the scores of the games going on live. I'll even have guests from time to time, and just talk sports. Better than any newspaper page, it comes alive. Gary J's sports page. Join me for Sports Page at a brand new time, alternating Saturdays at noon on GJRB. Imagine one day tuning around on your internet radio only to find a station playing old radio programs complete with commercials and thinking, what am I tuning into? The past? You might be, or it's just GJRB Online and Radioland. A day of nothing but classic radio shows back to back with classic commercials in between, like the days of radio. Almost like your computer is picking up signals through time. Closer than you'll ever get to time travel. Radioland. The weird, the strange, the bizarre. Way out fun, way out there. Another show coming soon on GJRB Online. GJRB. As a theme to one of the greatest TV shows ever, as far as I'm concerned, Mission Impossible. Yeah. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Gary J's Radio, Television, and Movie Classics on GJRB Online, bringing you the best in TV trivia and radio and classic stuff like that right here on GJRB Online. This is our program. We bring you the best in this kind of stuff. I love doing this program. Radio, Television, Movie Classics here on GJRB Online. Here on Spreaker, we got a great show lined up for you, so I hope you'll stay with me for the program, and love playing this stuff for you because I enjoy doing this stuff. Hey, tell you what, right now we're going to go ahead and do Retro Prime Time. Take a look at TV listings for the television in the fall at this time in 1973. Tuesday night, fall 1973, right now, as we go back in time to that time on radio, television, and movie classics. We're going to go now and start the lineup from the beginning. Shows that we watched on ABC, CBS, and NBC in the fall of 1973. Going to crank it up first, the evening out. A comedy show about a hospital starring Paul Lynde. The show was called Temperatures Rising. Better remember this show. Started an actor named Barbara Carson. I never remember who she was. Jennifer Donnelly. And Paul Lynde, of course. This show didn't stay on very long. It was Jeff Morrow was in it. And it aired just after, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Paul Lynde show went off the air. Cleavon Little was in this one. So they tried one more show because the Paul Lynde show failed. Can't remember how long it stayed on the air. And then we followed, of course, by the ABC Tuesday night movie of the week.
Tuesday movie of the week. Presenting the world premiere of an original motion picture produced especially for ABC. Tonight on Tuesday movie of the week. 6 honest men on a camping trip until a hijacker's ransom falls in their lap.
I say we take the money.
You won't leave this mountain without that money.
Of course, George Kennedy doing a lot of great stuff in the 70s. This guy's a great actor. He died not too long ago, I believe.
Deliver us from evil.
Since some of these movies I like to look for, I think some of these might even be available on YouTube.
Tuesday movie of
the week. There you go. That's for... And then, of course, those shows were only an hour and a half because right after that, coming up at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, 9 Central, was Marcus Welby. This was Robert Young's last series. Yeah, I think he did too much after this one out there. And of course, additional starting with James Brolin. ABC series, which was Tuesday nights, because I believe Wednesdays was Medical Center. Yeah, here we go to CBS now. Where's CBS? Let it flip over. Starting the night off with Maude. Not my all-time favorite program, of course. But I'm sure it was yours. Features Arthur.
To guide her, she was a sister who really could. His daughter was the first proper angel that she showed up. Oh yeah. And when the country was falling apart, Betsy Ross got it all sold up. And then there's Maude. 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 That uncompromising, enterprising, anything but tranquilizing.
And then right after that was over, of course, Hawaii Five-0 with Jack Lord was still on the air. He's not around anymore. A lot of the cast of the original series are gone now. But I'd still like to watch it once in a while, and it goes into reruns. Hawaii Five-0. And then we follow that by the CBS Tuesday Night Movie. That was your Tuesday night lineup in 1973 on a fall Tuesday night. Right after that, James Stewart was in a TV series. Hawkins. Movie in Murder Movie Land, this episode was. And I think this... exactly sure. It must have been the last show tonight, because I think those movies, a lot of times, TV movies, ran maybe about an hour and a half. So you have room for one more show after that was over. That would have been his last series too, as well. Richard Roundtree starring in Shaft. Believe that was this might have been rotating series. Robert Culpa's in this one.
Charles, the jury's coming in.
Oh, jury's coming in. I've got to run. No problem. I'll make it easily. Well, it's 6:30 now. I'll be home in an hour. Bye.
Of course, Shaft becoming a big hit record after this. And around this time, the song Shaft was by that was on the charts at this time. Shaft becoming pretty big. Dean Jagger in this episode as well. And then let's go over now to NBC.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
And the Peacock is still existing in 1973. Start the night off with Mitchell Ryan as Chase. You may remember this show. I don't remember this one. Does anybody remember this one? Wade Smith. Let's see what else is in this. Michael Richardson and Brian Fong with Albert Reed. Then right after that was over came a show in which, this is before he was David Banner, of course, Bill Bixby played the magician. A couple of years before he would be David Banner, the Incredible Hulk. Tim Watkins, Todd Crispy. Then right after that series was over, let's see.
Where she's trying to get her gun out of her purse, not to mention keeping her skirt down.
Nobody in our family ever made it to the phone. That punk inspector looking for plants and 4 eyes at the gas station, they're all dead.
I am a police
A female officer.
Yeah, Murray gonna kill him.
I don't know what they're trying to make me prove being on the street.
Back in the car, I'll kill you!
Police Story, great series. Used to watch that one, dude. That was kind of like my favorite. James Womba created a lot of these.